do it my way.
So, if anyone else wants to play along, I thought you said you were going to college. Or uni even. I think I managed to fix everything. It seems to be fixed. This is Skamanos, my very first D&D character. So, yeah, if anyone wants to join me in playing this guy, then these are our stuff that we have taken. We took Motherless just because of the stats. I don't actually like the old lore for it, but sometimes you have to pick stuff for the stats and not everything else. With proficiency with all the weapons. Oh yeah, Skamanos was dumb. He was not very smart, but he could talk his way out of most situations. And he would just kill anyone he couldn't talk his way out of, basically. Okay, complete. I'm not sure how much of this game is voice acted. I'm hoping all of it, because my throat kind of hurts today. But if not, I will do voices. Oh, he absolutely would have fitted in with Joe Morales, yeah. 100%. This doesn't look like,
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Wow, rude. Don't throw me in a ditch.
Everyone step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
I mean, that seems like a little bit of foreshadowing to me. They're going to take all of my weapons. I mean, this isn't going to end well, is it? Also, I'm laying dead on the floor. What the hell do you think I'm going to do with my weapons, dude? Like, seriously? What do you think I'm doing?
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
Just let me die.
None of that now. We need every pair of hands we can get in the city. We'll get you back on your feet, and you'll have the chance to seek vengeance. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev!
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I came to the city on private business.
What private business would that be? There's only one business here in Canabris, and that's Crusade business. All the rest, the crafters, the traders, the scholars, they all work to support the Crusade effort.
I'm not gonna like that, dude. Yeah, everyone's armed.
Prelate,
the festivities. Stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
Thank you. Finally, a reasonable person.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canopus. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls. And the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Dear God. My dude needs to chill.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Damn. Thanks for helping me.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
What happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon.
Oh, good.
I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Yeah, it does at the moment, Titan, because I've got it on the lowest graphic settings, because for some reason on the menu screen it was using 100% of my CPU. Now at the moment, though, it's only using 50%, so I'm going to turn up the graphic settings in a second. So it will look better in a minute. I don't know why, but the menu was using all of my GPU and the game is using none. Bit odd, but, you know, these things can happen. Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canopus. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Sure thing, love. What? Thank you. Graphics. Yeah, I know about the journal. Go away. So, let's see what we can sort out here. Shadows are always going to be off, because, quite honestly, shadows are the worst. Yeah, you can stop telling me the basics. SSR... Full screen post effect simulates reflections in the screen space. I have no idea what that even means. Intensity of light and shadow. No. FXAA, I guess. AA quality. Medium's fine. Triplanar terrain mapping. What on earth is that? Okay, sure. Okay, let's see how it looks now. And let's see what that does to my GPU usage. And obviously the FPS. FPS is staying at 60. I think that's better. No, not main menu. Options, graphics. Let's try depth of field and bloom on. See how they look. So the further away you click from the character, the quicker they move as well. So that looks a bit better. Oh, you can turn in this one. Oh, it is laggy when it turns. That's fine. Doesn't like moving at the moment. Options. Let's turn off you two. Keep those off. Keep that on. Keep that off. Keep VSync on. Apply. Okay, so it's still space to pause. T is still switch in and out of turn-based mode, which is nice. We've got no anything, because they've taken away all of our gear, which is just downright rude, if you ask me. These are my abilities. So what abilities do we have? We have a charge, which I'll never use. We have coup de grace, which I'll never use. Treat affliction. Gets rid of diseased or poisoned. Probably won't use that. Demoralize, I will definitely use. Study target is my move action, so I should use that as much as possible. Just gives me extra bonuses. Blur I can use, what, once a day? I think it's once a day. Fighting defensively I'll never use. Acrobatics. No, I'll be fine. Inspired Rage. This ability allows the character to accept effects of Inspired Rage. If it is disabled, the character won't pass on that. And point blank shot should just always be on. There we go. So that's our bar at the moment. How do I stick the camera to the character? There was a way you could do that before. It certainly isn't V, because that's that weird stutter step thing that you can get. Yeah, that does. Oh, R is rest. That's kind of cool. Let's have a look. Options. Let's go to controls and just do this the easy way, shall we? Follow character is F. Sweet. Is there a mini-map? There is. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely... It looks like your standard D&D style game, essentially. Its graphics are not its main point. So we got a quest, didn't we? Is J the log? J is the log. Canaris is a city poised on the border between two worlds. Oh, that's always a terrible idea. On the one side, the ordinary world inhabited by ordinary people, and the other, the world wound, the demon's foothold on Galorian. Heroes from across the world flock to Canaris to aid the Crusader cause. The protracted war offers little cause for celebration, but today is the anniversary of the city's founding. For today, the city's main square has been cleared of all marching troops and given over to performers and carnivals. The townsfolk deserve a chance to forget about the bloodshed, if only for a day. I mean, that looks like foreshadowing to me. You've got to take a break from fighting sometime. The square is packed with numerous entertainments. Time to set aside thoughts of war and enjoy. Sample the special festival drink, throw a dart, and hit the mannequin. Okay. Well, my man Skamanos would go straight for the drinking contest before throwing the darts, so that's what I'm gonna do. If I'm RPing my dude, then I need to RP this right. Where's that drinking contest? Ah! Yeah, don't show me basic gameplay ones. I know how to do basic stuff. Well, that's a lot of things. Right, drinking contest time. Oh yeah, Celasta looks really, really good. Okay, it didn't give me a debuff, which I thought it was going to do, so I'm fine with that. Can I move on here? Yes, I can. Good. This is the first one I've been able to sort of spin the cam... In Kingmaker, you couldn't spin the camera around at all. Punch that training dummy. Sock him on! Bam! Right in the jaw! You call that a punch? Here, let me show you how it's done. Oh, bollocks. Well, I guess I shouldn't have done that one first. Thank you very much for the resub, Shadowblaze. Well, like I said, thought this might be a bit foreshadowy. That's a lot of demons. Our dragon girl is clearly strong.
Skari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Oh, hi!
Let the feast begin.
Oh dear. That's awkward.
Skari's here. Skari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If flee is your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
What would Skamanos do in this situation? I've seen you somewhere before. Who is Skari? What's the situation in the city? Care to lend me a weapon? I'll try and fight the demons, or I think I'm going to go look for a way out. I think that there's nothing I can do as an assassin in the middle of combat. That's not... That's not what my deal is, you know? I need to get the upper hand, so I'm justifying this get me out of here as... Get me out of here so I can regroup and then do something from the other side.
Right away. Stand still now. No fidgeting while I cast this on you.
False life? That's not...
Good luck. Try not to get eaten now.
The halfling's words are drowned out by a terrible rumbling and rustling of countless tiny wings. False life is not a protective spell. There's literally...
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Hello.
Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I sow.
Whee! Flank your enemies for maximum damage. Yeah, no shit. Can I have my weapons back now, please?
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Skari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
I mean, I wouldn't say she really fought him. I would say she said piss off, and then he cut her head off. In one fell swoop. Wouldn't really call that a fight. That's an execution at that point. Yeah, it's not great. Do I have anything? Nope. I have 2 potions and some engraved lucky braces. Oh, good. And a chain shirt, which is actually probably not great for me right now. I would prefer leather armor, because a chain shirt is going to give me a negative on my actual dex checks and stuff like that. Right, first things first. Controls. What is the button to sneak? Is there not a button to sneak? There is no button to sneak. I mean, there is a stealth button, so why can't I bind it? Let me bind it. Oh, dead person. Loot! No loot. Sad times. Okay, zoom out a little bit more. I'm presuming you're friendly.
Oh, holy mother of...
A small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a scream of curses through clenched teeth. She is pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
The young woman in knight's armour studies the rocks intently, clearly trying to work out how to move them.
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
I like this Anivia. She's a cool character. I like her already.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
So, I have a -2 to world knowledge. I have a +1 to athletics, but I'm really good at diplomacy. I can go, why should I help her? Hold on. Were you going... we're going to get you out from under there, or we don't have to rely on brute strength for this. I'll try and find something to use as a liver. Or I don't help anyone for free. Pay up or stay stuck under the rubble. I mean... Skamanos isn't evil. Like, he does try to help people. So, I'm going to try a DC 12 with a -2. I'll try and find us a lever. Hang on. I succeeded! You quickly find some suitable sticks and you free the wounded woman from under the rubble without even breaking a sweat.
Look at you! It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Well...
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
I don't think I put hiding rolls on, but I'll double check.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets. Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
So our options are, I came here to fight the Abyss. I'm a scholar, I came here to see the world wound with my own eyes. One person's war is another person's opportunity. I'm in a city to seek my fortune. I am led by destiny. I don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel it was not by my choice. I'm a traveller and I just wound up here. My name is Skamanos. Or who I am is none of your business. I'm probably here to seek my fortune. I probably thought to myself, like, yeah, one person's war is another person's opportunity. I'm here to seek my fortune.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of your type before. At least it's an honest answer.
Damn right it is.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round. To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
I think all the rolls happen in here. It didn't show me what I rolled though. Just showed me that I succeeded. Maybe it is hidden at the moment. Do you know what setting that's under? Sort of auto pause, all of that. Controls, maybe? No. Oh, actually, I do want AoE snap to nearest target off. So then you can get really precise with the placement. And sometimes you really need to be precise with the placement. I'm going to turn this up by 10. Save. Doesn't look like there's any way to see the rolls. Not like in other games where it actually rolls the dice. You just get the entire log down here. But in combat, I would assume it's going to show me more rolls. I equipped a longbow. Who gave me a longbow? Or was that unequipped? That probably said unequipped. Right. Do we have a torch?
I'm gone.
Because it is dark here. And I would like a torch. Loot! There we go. Ever burning torches. Cloak of Resistance, longsword. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, I've got some false life as well, didn't I? +9. It rolled really well. Very nice. Give me that longbow. Give me a torch in the other hand. She already has a torch. Happy days. Cloak grants its wearer +1 resistance bonus on all saving throws. Well, she's going to be in the front lines, so give it to her. And these other stuff are just stuff I don't need. That's just stuff I can sell. That's fine. You got potions equipped? No, we don't have any potions, so that's fine. Yeah, as you can see, the character models are much nicer. You can even see the potions and stuff on their belts, which I really like. It's just, in this view, it doesn't show too well. Yeah, we're gonna go sneaky for a bit. And that I actually kind of like. What's that? Trendelev's Scale. You restore life to a deceased party member and raise a creature from the dead. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to go stealthy. So I do have to remember that in this one, you can move the camera around. In the previous game, you weren't able to. Oh, sorry.
Who's there?
The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you'd be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party and not in the dark, dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip a rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human. Jesus!
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, alright? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Name's Skamanos.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord. Not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Daskari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Who's the guy on the floor?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far. Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Are you coming with us then? The more the merrier, and that blade of yours is nothing to sniff at.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
That is fair. I was going to loot him anyway, to be perfectly honest, but... a shitty masterwork dagger. Anyone use daggers? You use rapier, so not you. Well, in which case, that's just free loot to sell. Right, off we go. Oh, hello. Let us go into stealth. Ah, nice centipede. Right, who is where? Hold shift to move a character freely. There we go. We want you right at the... no. We want you right at the front. You coming in a few seconds later, and then me right at the back. Upon receiving the attack command, the party members will move towards the enemy at a speed not exceeding the speed of the party member positioned at the front. That's cool. So that means no matter what, we will always go in this order. That's a really good idea. Right, so I need to study targets before I attack them. So I do it as my move action, and then I gain extra stuff against that target. First things first, however. Do we need to move anything here? No, I think we're okay. Yeah, that's fine. So, Skamanos, come on forward. We're going to study target. Don't know how this works. Inspect failed. Well, try again. Don't think I can try again. The save DC of the character class against the opponent increased by 1. If the character deals sneak attack damage... Okay, so I can either do it before or if I end up getting sneak attack damage anyway. That's good to know.
A bright future.
So you go in, you go in. You're actually going to flank. Oh, actually, you should go there. you should go there. And I should just shoot the bastard.
Save the last one for me.
So we should be on turn-based? Turn-based, yes. I prefer turn-based, personally. Don't show me the turn-based tutorial. I know how it works. Well, shit. They went straight for Skamanos, because of course they did. We definitely want to give you charge. Also, you are our fighter, so you should have fighting defensively. Which means they get more AC, but they have less chance to hit. Which is okay. You just attack that guy. Hi. You okay?
Has Skamanos blown up anyone with a gun yet?
He doesn't have a gun, but if he does get a gun, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Let's all hope Skamanos does not get a gun.
Usually goes poorly.
Yeah.
Oh, you found the WD-40 then?
I did eventually.
Where was it?
It was in the bottom of a bucket.
I told you it might have been under the sink.
Yeah, but I checked under the sink. I didn't check in the bucket.
Always check in the bucket.
Well, yeah, I know that now. Oh, I get 2 attacks? No? 1 attack. Okay, cool. No problem. That's alright. Well, I did poorly, as is the Skamanos way. There we go, padded armour. That's what we've been looking for. Right, Skamanos, get yourself some padded armour. So instead, it will now have no penalties to my dex checks, but it will decrease my overall AC, which is fine. I'm not averse to that. Another scale? Why are we getting all of her scales? She was killed up top, wasn't she? Right, sneaky sneak time. What on earth is that? It's literally just a giant fly. Fair enough. Don't think I can even be mad at that. Right, Skamanos, can you... Okay, apparently you're just gonna fail to roll for the fly every time, huh? I should have known. I should have known. Right. Start off with a nice shot. Because I don't get the -4 to hit until we're in combat. So I should always start off with Skamanos attacking, if I can. Okay, so... Ugh, you actually got to go first, didn't you? Of course you did. We're going to take you out of stealth, because, let's be honest, no need to do stealth right now. What are you? Ghost Touch Spirit enchantment. The Spirit Hunter can add the Ghost Touch property to a weapon, but this consumes 1 point of enchantment bonus granted to this weapon. A Ghost Touch weapon deals damage normally against incorporeal creatures, regardless of its bonus. Sweet. Okay. I'm just going to charge you in like a mad woman. Kill that giant fly. Can't quite reach, can you? Damn it, woman! Do you have a secondary weapon? You do have a bow. If I don't move, I get 2 attacks.
You should have run!
Apparently, I get 2 attacks, but I only attacked once. How odd. I don't know. It said 2, but I only shot once. Oh no. Branching pathways. It begins. More giant flies. Okay. I don't think we really need turn-based mode on for these fights. They're not exactly intensive, are they? Oh, we should change you back to your sword and shield. And you need to get in there. In fact, you can just charge at that centipede if you like. Beautiful. Loot! What on earth is that? Rainbow quartz and a flame tongue. This is a cooking ingredient. You can use it to cook with. Fair enough. Don't know what flame tongue is, but it sounds cool. Here we go. A monitor lizard.
We will win this war.
You charge on in.
Did I mess up again?
You did. You did mess up again. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Rely on me.
You charge in. You... Do you have charge? You do. Let's get that down on your bar. Oh, look at all of your skills. Oh god, you got spells as well. Okay. You charge on in as well, like a mad woman. And I'll just come in and shoot in a bit. We definitely want to be flanking as much as possible.
The spirits demand your blood.
Because flanking gets rid of their armor bonus, and that's where we get sneak attack. 19 sneak damage. Anivia is a monster. Holy crap. Damn, girl. She's done more damage than any of us so far. Let's skin the bastard. Loot.
I do what I must.
This is beginning to look like the way we should be going more and more. So I want to go back down this way. I think it's safe to say that we know we have to explore every nook and cranny of everything possible.
I'm gone.
They will break against
Everyone just go in. You get behind them. Get that flank. It's a shame I can't change their behaviour to always go for the flank. It would just make life so much easier. I'm sorry, Anivia, you just did 28 damage? What have I been doing? 5. Yup. One of these people is not like the other, huh? She does have a composite longbow though, so that is a better bow than what we've got. Oh, I'm glad I came back this way. Light mace don't care about. Braces of armor, always good. Some more health potions. Inflict light wounds. In this game, there's inflict cure wounds and inflict light wounds. Light wounds heals undead people. So if one of our people was undead, we'd be able to heal them with it. We want you to have +1 AC, don't we? Ooh. Okay. So that's only if you're naked. Do you wear armor? You do. Ooh, what's this? Huh. Just a locked, unidentified item on her. Interesting. Right, let's give you some health potions. What's this other potion you got? Oh, Shield of Faith. Okay. The fact that they're giving us a mace leads me to believe that maybe we might be seeing some skeleton friends at some point. Are we in the Underdark? How far down did we fall? Oh, hi, Lamb. Let's save.
Follow if you dare.
Are you looting this tomb?
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realise that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man. Oh, good.
When to walk?
The man notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall. What is that?
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal a lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooder's here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
Why should I tell you anything? Who are you, tieflings? What is this place? What are you doing here? Or kill you? Again, we're not evil. I'm just chaotic. I'm not just going to randomly kill a dude because he's got half horn, half lizard face. Demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
What maze?
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Who are you, tieflings?
You think our forebears sullied themselves by mating with demons like yours did?
Wow.
No, our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the Underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Okay, now I want to kill you.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
Never heard of the Underground Crusade before.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
So what are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters.
It's a demon god.
And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the Underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
I mean, if you don't do it now, there's probably not going to be anything left for you to crusade against. There's a literal demon prince up top chewing on people.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Maze? Does it really lead to the surface?
Yes. There are other ways up, but But they are far from here, and after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the Underground Crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to WotR too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
I can help you, but you're gonna have to pay for it.
Of course. How about we do this? You help us, and we don't leave you here to rot in these underground tunnels that only we know. I think that sounds fair.
Yeah, and we could throw in a dozen fresh rats to sweeten the deal. That's a tempting offer in these parts. Help us, and we'll help you. This is very important. WotR believes the maze leads to the outside. She knows what she's talking about.
All right, underground folks, you got yourselves a deal. But if you find the sword first, don't forget we helped you. Our agreement still stands.
Okay. Let's change weapons. Change over to a torch. I'm not a huge fan of the weird film grain effect it's got.
There's something here.
Together we stand.
Good job, Skamanos. You actually did something good on a perception check.
That doesn't sound right.
Right, let's.
Watch your back.
Am I able to get rid of that film grain effect? Graphics. Maybe with that on and that on? I don't know. No, I think that actually made it more intense. I'm never a fan of sort of like film grain effects in games. Texture, let's try that on and we'll turn... Turn those two off again. Nah, it's not done a damn thing. Okay, well, loot. A crappy copper ring. Really? Do we have anyone good at religion? Edible moss and some flame tongue.
Bah, not this time.
Nope. Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with genuine feeling. See if we can't find anything.
Is Skamanos stealing everything that isn't nailed down?
No, I'm stealing most things that aren't nailed down.
Oh, and things that are nailed down as well?
Well, you know, if I happen to have a way of unnailing them, then that's fine. Grinding stone. Oh, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Unity 2019 error. The game crashed. Rip. It really crashed. Oh. Oh. Maybe. Nope. It died. Good to know. So, in future, don't mess around with those settings. Maybe I'll turn those off. Let's see if the menu again messes around with the GPU. Looks like the game crashed last time. Do you want to send a crash report? Yes, please. Please enter your email address. Okay, give me a second here. Right. You want to know my Discord? I don't bloody know what my Discord is. I don't even have Discord up at the moment. Context crash aspect. Was send. I'm a good person. I always send crash reports. When it doesn't inconvenience me. Flying creatures ignore obstacles and other units when moving around. They still have to end their turn on a vacant square. I want to be a flying animal. Right, anyway, back to looting.
Not this time.
Yeah. Some pillars. The room looks like an improvised museum or perhaps some kind of temple. It does kind of look temple-ish. I do agree on the temple. Loads of grinding stones all over the place as well. Just going to quick save as much as possible. It's a CRPG and that's what you should do in those. 3 pearls? Alright then. If you say so. More grinding stones.
What is that?
My goodness. Finding all the things. That one's loot. That one isn't loot.
What do we have?
Even more loot. More handful of gems. That's what I like to see. Let's see if we can't get across this rubble. Wait, where are you going? We haven't found a relic yet. Yeah, but I wanted to jump across the rubble. I think I found it. It's a glowy sword. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Skamanos feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound, healed by Tanardev, reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears. The game crashed. I'm reading here. Okay, definitely turn off Bloom and whatever else I turned on, because that apparently broke everything. Settings. Graphics. Goodbye depth of field. Goodbye bloom. You apparently broke all of the things. Okay, let's try this again. If you want to carry more trophies, invest in a bag of holding or get an animal companion for one of your heroes. Every one of my heroes is going to have an animal companion. I've seen that you can get mammoths in this game and ride them as a cavalier into battle. That shit's too good to be true. Absolutely doing that. Anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the game crashing, a strange flash pierces the gloom and Skamanos feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Tenadov reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave, chamber. This one or another one entirely. Skamanos' heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their treacherous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I have strength, I must. While reorganizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Skamanos intuits that he can control them somehow. We can either heal the wounded girl or furiously call out the traitors. Good question. What would Skamanos do?
The girl be an ally?
Possibly, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 2 against a mob is much better than 1 against a mob. So he'd probably heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Skamanos. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts come faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash by one another. A priestess in colourful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready. There is no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. Oh, this is lovely. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Skamanos' head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel who sent the vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. I can do a will save, but Skamanos is determined to fight off the illusion, or I can do an Arcana check, which I'm really bad at. But Skamanos knows how to resist malign influence, such as this, no matter its origin. Or I just say I can't do anything.
Let it happen. What could go wrong.
Skamanos is determined to fight off the illusion. He would try and fight off the illusion. If it's the illusion of pain that we're on about. Which I think it is. It's only a 10 will save. We succeeded. Like a bouse. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Skamanos is stronger. He shakes off the pain and... Torpor?
Torpor.
What does torpor mean?
Like, being stupefied.
Fair enough. But alas... Excellent, I actually get to say the word but alas. You never get to say that. The one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real, it exists only in this strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Descari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one called Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout. Becoming young and then old and quivering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? You're a dick. A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares into life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword and with his last burst of strength plunges it into the rock. Skamanos senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster. This I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will rise it up and punish the evildoers and traitors, or save and protect the innocent." Punish the evildoers and traitors. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colours. Skamanos does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Skamanos' chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Skamanos sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Skamanos senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. Ah yeah, fucking God sword at level 1.
Hey.
Yeah?
Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Damn right. Sheila kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Emode? Emodium.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Someone's bitter.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Damn right.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
You saw it too? The traitors? The dying girl?
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sol. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
Reveal the light of heaven. It seems I can control it. Mwah! It seems the game will crash on me again.
R.I.P.
It is making me sad. Maybe it's windowed mode? Maybe I'll put it into exclusive full screen. Maybe that will help. I hope everyone is enjoying the voice acting of me in the game. The game's is definitely better than mine. Oh. There we go. Settings, graphics. Let's go exclusive full screen. Oh. Apparently, the exclusive full screen is the buggy one, so let's not go on to that. Let's lock the mouse inside the window. Let's turn off camera shake. Let's turn off that triplanar terrain mapping as well. That wasn't on before. Let's try that. Oh, so unfortunate. Why do games always have to crash? Did you say you're 1 o'clock? Okay. Just give me a shout. So yeah, I will have to go silent for a bit. Hobbit has a... Oh shit. We have to go through this again. I have to remember what things I did. So yeah, Hobbit's got a phone call at 1, so I'll be going silent for however long that phone call is. But I will... Oh god, I failed the wisdom check this time. But I completed it last time. I'm sorry, I have to go back. Well, no, because I had already done it. I would have gone with fail.
I know. Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just...
Okay, let's try this again. Also, I failed a 10 DC save with a +3.
That's about right for Skamanos.
It is. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'll be still streaming during Hobbit doing her thing, but I will be silent. I don't know how long the phone call is going to be, but I'm sure it won't be that long. And if it is that long, well, you can just enjoy the wonderful music and voice acting in the game. Will save. Succeeded. Thank you. That's all we want. I have to do things the same way. I don't mind if I fail a check, but if I then lose that check because of the game crashing, I'm going to go back and get the same check again.
What did you do with it? Where did it...
We did 2 first, then we did 1, then we did 3. I'm gonna
That is
get it in
just-
exactly the same way.
Wow, I mean, that's amazing.
Oh yes.
Heaven has truly blessed you.
Well, being me, I get blessed a lot.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Have these guys never seen the sun? Jesus.
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more golden. Chief Saul needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Lead us to your chief.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and save. Oh wow, I've got protection from evil for 10 minutes? And I can now summon the light of angels. You summon a soothing light, warming the hearts of your allies and obscuring the vision of your enemies. Every ally in a 20-foot radius gets 1 temporary hit point for 1 hour, and the enemies become dazed for 1d4 rounds. And I can just do that at will? Well, shit, son. Alright then. Fair enough. Okay then. Let's get this mobility done. Who's good at mobility?
A trivial task.
Rolling dice. Blah, 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 blah. The most commonly used die, D20, yeah. Yeah, we did it. That's fine. Combat log. Every event is documented in the combat log. There you can see the results of your rolls, your characters and enemies make, skill checks, and a lot of other things. And you can customize it as well. We're getting a hell of a big party here. So what are you? You are a creepy thing. You got like spider legs sticking out of your back. That's horrifying. What class are you? You're just a fighter, huh? Okay. Right, let's sort out this a second. Honestly, that's a pretty good default. Oh, that's a giant spider. How do you do? That's fine. You need to go around the back, though. Why is it doing that silly thing? Yeah, you need to go there. So then we're getting a sneak attack going off.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, that dude exploded. Nice. Exploding giant spiders at level 1. Like a badass. What we got? Bezoar. It's a potion ingredient. And some fairy shrooms. Oh, Brucey would love some fucking fairy shrooms. Yeah, more loot. Another inflict light wounds. Bone meal, some gold, some coal. I don't like you being injured. Let's give you a potion. You use your potion. There we go. I'm gonna save before like absolutely everything we do.
The mongrel did it.
Nice. I don't know if this is the right way to go or if this is a secret loot way. Small earth elemental. Oh, goody!
I'm gone.
I will help where I can.
Yeah, you change back to that.
Well,
I am never wrong.
You change back to that. The darkness is gonna kill me.
I'll take care of it.
open your
Does
heart
anyone
to
have
me.
the light spell? You have the light spell. Right, cast it on her, please. Beautiful. Much better.
Rely on me, the inheritor. Guide my blade into the fray.
There we go. Why do they always go for her first?
Something.
It's fine, it's just annoying.
The spirits demand
So this
your
guy
blood.
shouldn't have any plus to his AC anymore. Yeah, -1 dex, so we're gaining that. But we're getting a -4 for shooting into combat because Pathfinder is weird. But that won't be forever. Oof. That was a big hit on you, huh? Don't think we actually have a healer at the moment, do we? What are you? You are a shaman. Okay. So you've got 2 cure light wounds. Good to know. You can't cast spells, you can't cast spells. We've only got 1 spellcaster. That could become a problem fairly quickly. Right, where's my level 1 spells? There we go.
Together, we stand.
I think Skamanos had 2 potions, didn't he? He's never actually going to use them. So let's give them to her, who definitely will.
No reason to pause.
Oh, I love rolling max on healing potions. Feels so good. Oh, what's that? A wand of cure light wounds. Absolutely. Who has Who has good use arcane devices? Skamanos. Okay, well, Skamanos is going to be the healing bot with the cure light wounds wand then, I guess. Well done, Skamanos. Cannot be used by this character. It can only be used... Okay. Well, she's got a +2. And she's in the front lines. She'll get the most use out of it. That's fine. Only having 1 caster could be a bit of an issue here. That means we don't have very much crowd control or anything like that. Another giant fly. I'm okay with that. In fact, our free-ranged people can start the fight for us. Yeah, that's what I thought might happen. Haha, you missed. Get thoroughly wrecked. Oh, a crossbow. Oh. Every attack during combat entails the following calculations. Yeah, that I know. Armor class, I know. Damage, yeah, that's fine. Don't show that again. That is a Masterwork Crossbow. That is probably going to be better than my crappy longbow. Let's have a look. So my damage is 1d8 at the moment. This is an extra +1 to attack. The same damage, but it crits on a 19 and a 20, but only does 2 times damage as opposed to 3 times damage that the longbow does. I'm not going to go into how crits work in Pathfinder. They're weird. You have to hit the crit threshold of the weapon, and then you have to do a check to actually get the crit. So Crits are really difficult, but they really hurt. So it's... Oh, God, that's a lot of giant spiders. Oh, cool, they're dropping in from above. Oh, isn't that cute? Kill them, please. Kill them with fire.
My skills are absolute.
Oh, actually, we can go invisible. Or stealth, I should say.
Tear your throat out.
Okay, no problem. I will be quiet for a while. Speak to you soon.
Strike!
Now what is that? You are today's sacrifice!
I do what I must. I'm gone.
do you want me?
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Well? Open your heart to me.
No reason to pause.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare. I'm off! I'm gone.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
This will be quick.
I'll cut you wide open.
Rely on me. We will win this war.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
Take you!
Test of my abilities.
No glory without risk! Into the fray! The inheritor, guide my blade!
I'm off.
I hope you appreciate this.
I do what I must.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Don't hold back! Strike!
The light, take you!
You won't survive me. You should have run!
Into the fray! No glory without risk!
The spirits demand your blood! You are today's sacrifice!
Endure this!
This will hurt!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Go for their hearts!
Make every strike count. We should move.
Not this time. This one was beyond
It's
me.
time to act!
You can trust me.
Ha! A trivial task.
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
There's something here.
I am helpful, am I not?
I found something.
I'm gone. I am never wrong.
I'm all ears.
I heed the voice of the spirit.
Together, we stand.
I'll take care of it. Don't hold back!
Yet another obstacle.
that there?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll cut you wide open!
Strike!
Into the fray!
You won't survive me.
The spirits demand your blood.
You should have run! This will hurt! Don't hold back!
No glory without risk!
Endure this!
I am helpful, am I not?
I was never good at
Do it
stealth.
my way.
I'll try.
Can't hide from me. Follow if you dare. I'm off.
I will help where I can. Ugh, did I mess up again?
I do what I must. I'm always ready.
Well,
No reason to pause.
open your heart to me. The spirits guide me.
Did we find trouble? No, they did. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Don't hold back!